Casinos such as MGM has actually reached out to the UNLV Center of Gaming Innovation to come up with a way to hinder edge sorting. If you look at the back of a card, when you see these natural patterns, most people think that they're all the same. But if you actually look carefully, you'll notice that, for instance, these green diamonds here are 3/4 full, and these here, you don't see the diamonds whatsoever. You see just a little small amount. So there's actually natural irregularities found on the patterns. By knowing what each of these patterns equal, so let's say this here equals a 2 and this here equals an 8, you can analyze those cards so that the next time you see that card over here, you can actually bet properly on the player or the banker. You can make millions that way. So what our design does is we use light manipulation to hinder the pattern by displaying an image. So for instance, this is what you normally see. That's the pattern that you're going to analyze. But with the image, you can't see it at all. So what you see here today is actually the first prototype for light manipulation.
So right now this route pretty much is just for tourists. However, we do want to connect to the proposed Maryland light rail.
Here's the thing with the light rail. What we really want to do is just create a system that will tailor and cater personally to the casinos. Each casino is going to have their own transit stop right in front of their property, so no one feels left out. Everyone can decide where they want to go. And also we were thinking, and it was out of the scope of our project, but making this light rail fun and making it Las Vegas themed so that people, when they visit, they can say, oh, look how cool this is. We can go to this casino, we can go here. So we're really trying to do something that they would say, okay, this is acceptable, because they do have a lot of power in determining whether this passes or not.
First of all, the helmet's like what you see right here, and it's automatic on. The green light, it's like when they put it on, it will be on. I can show you in the board right here. You see, this is like touching, like when you put it on your head, the helmet will be on automatic. This is like G-forces, as you can see here. So like 80, 85 stuff. But when you hit it harder, it would be like, it's close like 150 would be like, that's like based on the research. When they get close to 150, that's concussion most like gonna be close to happen. So right up the red light.
Now, if you ever gone to like the side of a highway, California, you're driving towards California, you have those side things where if you're falling asleep, you can hear the grr, and then you go back in. Imagine that, but transversely to the traffic. So suppose the pedestrian activates it, this crosswalk is somewhere about here. Once they activate it, the rumble strips go down just a little bit, just a tiny bit. So that in turn should allow the car to feel just a little bit of a vibration. So if you're inside the car and you're on your phone distracted by any chance, you feel the vibration and you look back up and you have about 150, 200 feet to stop. It really interested us because pedestrian safety is often overlooked. There's no innovations to do to take safety into account, so this was definitely a new aspect of it.